Hey guys, this is Cam from 15, joined by my co-host, the Red Wolf, and we are back yet again with some Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai episode review for you guys, which it's been a week. We took a week off, but we're going to be technically reviewing this episode, but last week's episode, I guess, as well, but last week's episode was kind of the thing of Dai getting owned, Dark King Vearn putting the characters into these crystal-like balls, and the episode pretty much ended off on the fact of, it's just Dai, or it was ended off with the fact that Yvonne was the last one to get turned. But reasoning why we did not do that, football season's obviously back, and if you know, at the time last year around this time, because Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai was still like in the heart of the series, we would barely get Friday episode reviews done because I would be away at my football game and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the thing. Hey, don't blame me. I'm like 4 chapters behind Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, and I got to do a video about everything that's going on there.
Oh, you're telling me? I'm like
so there's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of behind on, but don't worry. If you guys were scared, oh shit, did they like forget something? No, we're just coming out a week later, so expect it to come out. Expect Dragon Quest Adventure Dai episode reviews, especially since it's now ending, maybe coming out the Saturday, potentially Sunday, or maybe Monday. We'll see. Anyways, this episode, like I said, I made a mention of last week's episode, just briefly talking about it. I still liked it. It was just kind of Dark King Vearn just owning everybody.
It's the build up.
Yeah. He first started using, I forgot the technique he called it, where he puts people in these crystal red balls. But he did that to Leona at first because Leona was kind of challenged. He's like, oh, I cut you, which means, guess what? Your guard is down and there's nothing to worry about. And I'm just over here, I'm like, this would be the perfect trope where an anime villain's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to keep you alive. I'm just going to impale you and kill you. That's what I thought I was going to go.
That's what I thought so too.
But no, he blasted her, and I was like, oh, he's going to burn her to ashes. That's even more crazy. But no, she just ended up being in a crystal ball. And the thing about this ability, that when you're captured inside of this crystal-like ball, nobody on the outside can hear you or see you, pretty much. So Leona can do all the pleading, or what you see later, everybody can do all their pleading and like die or pop or something like that, but they can't hear him. Even Dark King Vearn can't hear him, but he says, like, in the last 2 episodes, even this episode, he's like, oh, I can just, even though I can't hear it, I know I can hear the despair in your hearts. So yeah, obviously the other crew shows up and they just get foddered, pretty much. Same thing happens to them. Like the weaker members, like Crocodile, Mom actually gets taken in first, but most of the weaker characters just get freaking in these crystallized balls because Dark King Vearn's like, I'm not messing with the weaklings. Which leaves you with Larhart, him, Popp, Dai, and Yvonne. Yvonne tries to do a sneaky attack on Dark King Vearn to catch him off guard, but that doesn't work. And because he's using this demonic guard of heaven and earth, which is absolutely kicking their ass pretty much. And eventually gets to the point, Yvonne's too weak, so he's like, okay, you're done now. You go into the crystal ball. And that's where we ended off last week's episode off.
Yeah. All he has to do is damage you enough for you to like be weak enough, and then you're gonna end up in that and those balls. So
no homo, everybody. No homo. Hey, listen, people get the wrong idea, man. People get the wrong idea. Trust me, they get the wrong idea. Don't lie. You people know in the comment section. You people watching this video, you know you be getting your mind in the dirty gutter. Because everybody can't learn to take a joke for once. Whatever. We pick it up right before Yvonne goes into his crystallized ball. He pretty much goes on to say, like, Popp, your bond with Dai is strong because you guys have been together since the very start, which is kind of the thing about this episode, is that Dai and Popp know each other really well because they've been with each other since practically the start of the fucking series. And they've been with each other every step of the way. So yes. Anyways, Yvonne's in the crystal ball. So we're only left with Popp, Dai, not Hunico, him and Larhart. And the thing is, Dark King Vearn he's kind of laughing it up. He's like, well, you're all out of stamina, you're all out of energy, you're all out of power. What more can you do against me? Nothing. You can try your damnedest, but nothing's going to work. But alas, come at me and see whatever resolve you got left. So yeah. Anyways, tell the audience what is Popp's plan he has to try to take down Dark King Vearn. The first go time around with him and Larhart.
So apparently the plan was he plans to have him and Larhart attack him directly, and as soon after that, after he does the sense of the technique, he'll fire an attack as well right afterwards.
Yeah,
basically.
Pretty much. He can pretty much counter up to 3 times with this demonic guard of heaven and earth, and pretty much they know, with that 4th attack we should be able to get a critical hit on him because it'll be wide open. And even Dai makes a mention, like, oh shit, I was actually thinking about that, but Dai couldn't do it because he was all alone. But now with allies they can actually do that. Now the thing is, Popp goes on to say, like, hey, him and Larhart, do you guys think you guys can, kind of be, or just, I guess, gamble your lives on this plea? And even before they try to attack Dark King Vearn, they get actually very badly damaged. I know, for one, Larhart gets very badly damaged. She actually gets blinded this episode to where his eyes get shut. But Larhart and him, they pretty much like, okay, we have no other choice to do it, so we're freaking down with this. So yeah, and again, Popp makes this parallel. He's like, and again, I think it's so cool that these guys who were once enemies of our heroes are now pretty much helping them now. So yeah, and it gets to the point, like I said, so that pretty much happens and everything. But it fails. So Dark King Vearn, he's getting tired of this, and he's like, you know what? Since you guys can't come up with a strategy, well, too bad. That means I'm just going to frickin' start killing your friends. So he fires off a calamitous wall. One's going to attack a rat boyfriend, who I keep forgetting his name. But whatever. We have it to where him charges the calamitous wall. He's blocking it.
His name is Chew, by the way.
Chew. Thank you, Chew. Yeah, he's blocking the calamitous wall from attacking Chew. And then Larhart gets behind him, and they're just like, and he can't see. He's like, so where's Dark King Vearn? And pretty much him's like, he's gonna be straight ahead. So they actually cancel out the attack. They go into an attack of Vearn, but he uses his demonic guard of heaven and earth, and he blocks him and Larhart, pretty much taking them out of the fight. He breaks another arm of our boy Him. Him's just losing. He's been losing freaking arms. So yes, and then that's when Popp fired off a delayed Meteora, and you see it to where Dark King Vearn actually hesitates and flinches for a bit. He's like,
Nani?
But he still ends up blocking it, but he has this like hesitation in his hand. And do you want me to explain this part, the reasoning behind this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess you could say in a short terms layman's, because I didn't take notes. It just, to me, it felt like he can't react very quickly to attacks back to back to back. Like, it's like he has some sort of pause interval. Like, he can block this attack, then block this attack, but then if you wait at the right time when you fire off an attack, he actually hesitates for a bit because something within him can't register to counter the attack. And that's what Popp deduces. And he's like, that's your weakness. And it's something that even Dark King Vearn didn't know himself. And I'm like, why'd you tell him that?
Mhm.
So, yes. But going on, that's when Dai and Popp are pretty much the last two standing. And him and Lawheart, they're fine. Freaking Lawheart, he gives a freaking thumbs up saying he's okay, but he's pretty much down for the count. So they charge up their attacks. And the thing is, they're about to unleash another attack, and you kind of have this whole power of friendship moment type of thing of Popp kind of saying like, you may think, you're stronger, but we can overcome each other because our souls are connected, and I can connect it to Dai because we've been here from the very start, yada, yada, yada. Your typical power of friendship where I'm nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. I don't have an issue with it. If you think I'm nitpicking about it, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just
okay.
I'm just going over. I'm just kind of not. I'm just like summarizing what Popp was saying. It's your typical anime friendship power moment where you have a character say yada yada yada. Me and my friends are connected through the bonds we've shared through this entire time, and that bond will be stronger than what you have, even though it's not even fucking believable. Like, seriously, am I going to go into a fight against a fist-to-fist fight in real life and say, I got my friend Denzel right by my side, he's right here even though he's not here, and then I'm probably get my ass kicked.
I'm gonna cringe.
Or that something would happen right then and there. It'd be extremely cringy, and either I would get shot or either I would get punched.
Good grief, Cameron.
Anyways, other power friendship moment. What does Popp try to do with here, which ends the episode off, which I did not see coming?
He first attacks with his he first attacks with a kaboom spell, and then attacks right after with his staff. Which Dark King Vearn immediately counters after that. And then he fires a Kaiser Phoenix close range at Popp. And that's when he believes he just won right there. And then this is what I did not expect to see coming. he had the shield, the shield that reflects. No, Popp has the shield that reflects all kinds of magic strapped on him, and he reflects it back at Dark King Vearn.
Yeah, and he apparently got that from Sigma. That's how the episode ends off. And let me tell you, when I watched it, I was like, what? And that was the third attack they needed to, because at this point in time, Dark King Vearn used two counters. This attack fires back at him, and it engulfs Dark King Vearn in the flames. Next week's episode preview, it looks like Dai, seemingly enough, is going to charge up what looks to be the final attack, because the episode is titled The Greatest Comeback. So I'm guessing next week should be the conclusion of this fight, I'm guessing. Unless we get another twist.
Maybe.
Which means if we're lining this thing up correctly and this thing is ending and this series is ending in October, well, if next week is the final conclusion, is the final battle of Dark King Vearn and Dai, then there will be 2 weeks left of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. I guess the next episode, which will be the 23rd, would be a result after the battle, and then the 30th, if that is going to be the final episode of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai, that will be the climax. They'll be ending out where the characters go, and that's it. And that thing is, and that will prove that to my co-host that they did not get to 100 episodes, because at that would be episode 96 or 7. Right now. So, yes. Not looking good for my boy's prediction on 100 episodes.
Did we make any bets?
I don't think we did. We did.
Okay.
Unless if we did, I would have to go back over damn near 90 plus episodes, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, especially forget if we ever did make a bet.
If you want to go back and do it, then go back and do it. But whatever. Solid episode. I was shocked. Shit, that means he could have used this thing against Mr. Vearn when he fired off that reflection Meteora spell. He could have just reflected it right back.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, there was really no worry if he would die. Well, at least they kept this hidden. I was actually surprised. I was like, I did not see that coming. And great cliffhanger. But it looks like the end of the battle will be happening next week, I'm guessing, unless we get any more plot twists. Like they said, they just said Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai is ending in October. We don't know when in October. We could be getting episodes in October. And yeah, but I'm guessing by the time September 30th or maybe the first Friday in October, that's when we'll end it. But whatever. It is what it is. Solid episode of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. Anything else to say before we get out of here?
No, that's it. That was solid episode. I did not see that. I did not see that coming in the end. But
okay, well, good. Like I said, look forward to other stuff this weekend. Danmachi, that review will be coming out probably Monday. I've already recorded that, so that's pre-recorded. I talked about the last 2 episodes this week, and then last week for Danmachi. That will go up probably Monday. Look forward to One Piece. If I can fit in the anime version tonight. In terms of tomorrow, look forward to Black Clover manga, which was absolutely crazy. And then One Piece manga, yes, I will be reviewing One Piece manga this weekend because that chapter was absolutely insane.
I'm just anxiously waiting for both My Hero Academia and Black Clover. Mostly Black Clover. But yeah,
My Hero Academia is only coming in a few more weeks, and then Bleach too.
Don't get me started.
Yes, your Bleach content, and good thing enough, my Bleach arc reviews will end literally as we're getting into October. So look forward to. I can't. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have so many good shit. Spy X Family, My Hero. This channel's gonna be strong, people. This channel's gonna be strong. As long as my co-host channel too. But anyways, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Catch you guys in the next video. Till then, guys.
My content is raw at this point, so.
Oh, you get some credit for here.
Yeah. Please subscribe.
Yes. Hit that subscribe button. The goal to 450 subscribers. Get on it. Anyways, guys, catch you guys later. See you guys. On the next video, and have a great rest of your Saturday, and stay safe out there, guys. Peace.